over the last week, the Sharks, they get only one win this entire week, and it was what Tyler and Sam thought it was going to be at Detroit on Tuesday. They get the win 6-3. They then lose Thursday at Columbus, and then they lose at New York Islanders 4-1. Both of those games were 4-1. And then this morning, they were up in like heading into the third. They were up 3-2. They surrender the tying goal. They surrender the go-ahead goal. They give up 2 empty netters trying to come back. They end up losing 6-3. So they are 8th in the Pacific, 15th in the West, and 31st, I believe, out of 32 NHL teams. So they're in prime position again to get a really good lottery pick.
I think Chicago's the only one that's just worse.
Any of our witchy friends out there, if you've got some crystals, I don't know, charge them up under the full moon. Let's start making this number 1 pick happen again. Let's start making it happen, man. This game today, there was, Askarov looked good again. I don't know what she can really do, like, for some of those goals that came in. There was one scary, one that he did let get by him, but it rang off the post. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I mean, they were up heading into the third. So this is another situation where they can't lock down in the third period for whatever reason, man. And honestly,
they get gassed in the end. They just focus.
I think they're also, they are relying on the better players on the roster a little bit heavier. And like you said, that's leading to them getting gassed. It's just kind of, if you're looking for wins, there's not a lot of them to be had. And that's why we're playing this win of the week game. It's kind of a way for us to like have some fun, knowing that there's going to be a lot of losses, knowing that you're heading for another top 5 pick, hopefully a top 1 pick. That'd be nice again. So upcoming this week, you're at Nashville on Tuesday, and then you come home and you're on Thursday and you're playing against Nashville. So you get a home and home against the Predators. And then you have Florida Friday on Saturday, the 25th. We're all going to be at that game, actually. So that's fun. As for the win of the week, Tyler, you already keyed in yourself as the Thursday game against Nashville. Sam, which game do you think the Sharks are going to win?
I mean, you have to say Saturday. I mean, it's not going to happen, but you have to say Saturday. You want to watch a win in person.
Yeah, it should be Saturday. I'll go with Saturday because it's my day. It's my birthday.
All right, so
we'll be at the game.
I am going to. Which one do I do? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to ride with Sam on this one because I want to see a win. God damn it. It'd be nice. So, and like we said, though, even if they don't win, they are in an excellent position to get a really good player in the draft, somebody that could possibly skip the minors entirely. Like when you get a top 2 pick, you expect those guys to be playing almost immediately. And Macklin obviously has. He has played immediately, and he didn't play a game in the minors at all. So, and you expect to see that again. And here's hoping, man. So just to recap for our win of the week standings.
What's really cool too, I was looking at the draft stuff already.
Okay.
The Sharks are the Blackhawks only have 33 points in the season. The Sharks are 34.
Yeah.
So they're both battling for that spot. And the top name that I've been hearing about is Matthew Schaefer, a defenseman. Something the Sharks desperately
need. If it's a defenseman, it may actually take maybe half a season because to get up to the NHL level. They usually want to have their defensemen get a little bit more work down in the minors first, no matter what. And that's just kind of how the NHL operates. But a forward, a goal scorer, if you're picking somebody in the top 1, top 2, we saw it with Patrick Marleau once upon a time. He just went straight to the NHL. He didn't play a game in the minors, and we're seeing it with Macklin now. Yeah, so that's kind of what you want for your forwards, but a defenseman or a goaltender, we obviously don't. We think we don't need a goaltender right now with Askarov looking as good as he does. So, yeah. So if you get a defenseman, maybe it's like a month or 2, and then he's up with the big league with the big team. And
for sure,
you hope.
Yeah, I mean, there's some defensive players in the. I mean, they're cooking. You know, like I want to see what was Dickinson.
Sam Dickinson. McMullen got a little taste earlier this year, and I didn't think he looked too terrible. I think he's gonna obviously be coming back up at some point, and he just kind of had to make way because Marc-Edouard Vlasic came off of the injured list. And actually, the Sharks, like they I think they've like. Of the 4 games they've won this year, Marc-Edouard Vlasic in 2025 this year, not this season, this year. Pickles has been on the roster for all of those wins, I think. So that's interesting. That's noteworthy. I'm not saying he's a reason for it, although he certainly has helped, with the assist on one of those games in his first game. So, yeah. I don't think Pickles is going to get a ton of playing time. You want to, if you're able to trade him, great. I think he's going to end up, this is his last year, I think. I think they don't bring him on the team next year. He'll be dead cap money next year,
yeah,
I think.
I think so too.
And if that's the case, much respect. Thank you for your service. Enjoy your gold medal and right off into the sunset, because I don't think another team is going to pick him up. I don't think he has any trade value. So outside of expiring contract trade value, I mean, so that's the only way. And his contract doesn't expire yet. So there we are.
For sure.
Just real quick, win of the week. Tyler has 7 correct on the year. Sam has 6, and I have 2 because I'm a lot better at picking football than I am at hockey random wins. So whatever. Having fun.